What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that.
Happy Tuesday, T Squad. It's your girl Keisha, and I'm back with another behind the scenes T video. So yesterday I dropped the video where Roberto Dixon admitted that Juan had in fact cheated on him during COVID, honey. Yes, sorry, ma'am. Well, if you listen to Roberto and Josel's podcast, Reasonably Shady, he was like he would spill all of the tea on their Patreon so he can gain a coin from dishing his and Juan's tea. And I got my opinions on that in a second. Well, I have the audio of what was said, what were her excuses for this affair, what Juan told her, what Juan's excuses were. And I also have the responses and clapbacks from his castmates, Candiace, Chris Bassett, and Karen Grandam Hugo. You do not want to miss this video, honey. Let's get right into it.
What I know is the woman reached out to him through Instagram, told her she loved Robyn and Giselle on the show, and he's handsome and blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, like a dummy, which he should not have done, but, you know, he like a lot of men like attention. He entertained, he interacted with her, blah, blah, blah. I think that started sometime in, it was definitely during the pandemic, I would say, towards the end of 2020. Okay. Like towards the later part of 2020. The woman lives in Canada. So lie number one, you did not date Juan ever. You don't,
because don't you have to like actually go out for it to be considered a date?
Yeah, you have to like spend time together and maybe like, you know,
drink a glass of wine.
Yeah, eat together.
Eat some chicken.
See each other. This was not his girlfriend. He did not date this woman. He communicated with her on Instagram and somehow it you know ended up being like on text or whatever. So eventually, I guess once the lockdown was lifted, he says that she reached out to him and was like, oh, I'm going to California. It's something, I don't know the exact order of events. I'm going to California, or I'm in California, and should I come to Maryland? Also, she had also told him that she dated a Baltimore Ravens football player in our area. Supposedly, allegedly, right? According to her. So anyway, so she's like, oh, I'm coming to Maryland. Should I come? And he's like, whatever, I don't care, because he's not asking for her to come. And you date some Baltimore Ravens player, like, do what you want to do, whatever. Like, he's just like he's not asking her to come. He's not entertaining. He did not pay for her flight. I actually saw, when she sent the hotel receipt and all that, she also sent her flight airline information, and that credit card is not Juan's credit card. So he did not pay her for her flight. But
yes, checking the credit card numbers. Yes.
Yeah, so he did not pay for the flight. So
we got to get to his name on the receipt.
Right.
Okay.
So she comes, stays in a hotel. He's not spending time with her because he did not ask her to come. He's not in a relationship with her. He's not dating her. He wants no parts in that manner. And for whatever reason, she's calling him crying. Oh, I went to the casino and someone stole my wallet.
Okay.
And I have no money to pay for my second night in the hotel room. That is weird to me. It's like, okay, if you paid for the first night, your credit card is on file and whatever. But okay, he said he felt bad for her, and he went to the hotel room, put his debit card down, and left.
Okay, T Squad, we have so much to unpack right here, because it was so much foolishness being spewed on this Patreon, child, that my head almost exploded. So let's start off with Juan having DM conversations with this girl via Instagram or wherever it was being held, child. Why is he talking to the lady in the first place? First of all, let's just get this started. And you acting like it's just, oh, he was just talking to her. It don't even matter. Oh, it was, who cares? He was bored. Girl, how was he bored? during the pandemic. You was laying in the bed, remember, depressed in the fetal position, and he was telling you to get up and wash your in between your legs and told you that was unattractive for you to be laying up in the bed all day. You wasn't helping y'all kids with their schoolwork while you was sitting at home all day while he was going to work. You wasn't even getting them kids up to get up to do their schoolwork at home. So it wasn't no he was bored. No, he was disgusted. He was disgusted with you being trifling and lazy. Okay? That's what it was. He was forced to be in the house with you every day, and it reminded him of why he didn't want to be with you in the first place. Let's take it back to season 1 or season 2 when they caught that audio of him saying that he can't deal with this no more. He want to be in a relationship with somebody else. Only reason why he was there is because of Carter and Chaotic or whatever them kids' name is, child. It reminded him of why he can't stand you. That's why he was out here doing whatever he was doing, love. Let's address that first. So then she sits up here and says that the girl told him that she dated somebody that play on the Baltimore Ravens. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? What was that information for? That makes no sense. No sense. That was told in conversation because they'd been talking, revealing, their lives to one another. That's how that came up. Okay. Then you said that the girl said she was coming from Canada to Maryland and that Juan thought she was visiting her old boo. Girl, Robyn, you might have fool and stupid written across your forehead, but we don't. The fact that you got your old, grown, manly self on Beyonce's internet and allowed this foolishness to come out your mouth, the world is coming to an end. Like, who do you think believes this foolishness? Because I know you don't even believe it. Like, this is the excuse and the story that you and Hosea came up with and you and Juan came up with. As you can see, Juan ain't said nothing because Juan don't care enough to stick up for himself, give his side of the story. You the mouthpiece because you're the one that's trying so hard to keep this fake relationship afloat. And nobody believes you. Nobody. You and Hosea couldn't put y'all pea brains together to come up with something better than this girl. He thought she was coming into town to see her old boo thing. Really? And let's play devil's advocate and say this is what he actually told Robyn. You believed it? You believed this? You really, really believed that this girl told him she was coming into town and he just randomly thought that she was coming to see her ex? Roberto, I know Juan is the first man that you have ever loved. Being in a same-sex relationship is hard, for the gay community, especially when you are dealing with your first love, your first, male relationship. It's hard. You don't want to let it go. You and Juan have gone through a lot with each other. But at some point, baby boy, you got to take those rose-colored glasses off, honey, and see this relationship for what it is. He don't want you. He's just not that into you, honey. He's there for the tax exempt. He's there so he don't have to go somewhere and pay all the bills on his own. He's there to split the check, okay? He's there because he has in-house DICK when he feels. He can roll over and, slob on that knob like corn on the cob when he feel like it. He's there because there's meals ready and prepared for him whenever you decide to cook. You know what I'm saying? He has a roof over his head. You already was on your high horse this season saying how you make more money than him. You made it your business to let us know that you make more money than him. So, of course, that's why he's still there. He's a homosexual. That's why he there. Because he need a roof over his head. And you going to be dumb enough to provide it. Meanwhile, he got chicks flying in from Canada and telling you that she told him that she was coming into town to see her boo thing. Girl, he met up with her, you fool. They met up with each other. And you know this. You know this. I mean, you're dumb, but you're not that dumb to believe that this man didn't link up with this woman. Girl, okay. Now let's address the next lie. Then you have the nerve to part your white woman lips, them thin lips of yours, and say that the girl comes down there and then she's calling him all upset about how she lost her wallet at the casino and didn't have the money to pay for her second night there in the hotel. So Juan, being the good Samaritan he is, decided to put on his Superman cape and go save the day, dun, 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 and go put his car down at the hotel so she could have shelter for the night. And then he left the building and nothing happened. Roberto, I know it's hard, transitioning, going from a woman to a man. Life is already hard on you. You transitioned, you're in a same-sex relationship now. It's hard. It is hard. It is really, truly hard being who you are. But we are not about to play these games with you, okay? Okay? I cannot believe that you had the audacity, the boldness, honey, to sit up here and tell us this crap. Roberto, Juan is bi, allegedly. He like men and he like women, child, at this point. That he want to be with you and Michael, but then when he, want a little taste of some meow, he go and get it. You know what I'm saying? You mad because he's decided to switch teams and go back to the home team. He don't want you no more. Okay? He don't want the salami no more. He want fish. He want tilapia. He wants some cod. And you are upset about it. Okay? Girl, you know dang on well that the reason why he put his card down her second night is because she was probably only supposed to come into town for that one night, but it was so good that he told her, stay one more night. I got you. I'll pay for it. Girl. And then let's go with the story that he allegedly told you that he came and he felt so bad for this stranger. At the end of the day, she's a stranger, that he goes and put his credit card down on file knowing that he is a public figure and that his fiance is on a nationally syndicated television show where anybody would be able to recognize him, expose him, or anything. Why would he even risk that? Because it looks bad. The optics already look bad. So why even risk that? And secondly, if this is just some woman that he was talking to on social media, I don't care who you are. I'm not paying for no hotel room for you. Because you could be setting me up. You could be setting me up to expose me, to harm me, anything. And why would I be spending money on somebody that I do not know? That ain't got nothing to do with me, sister girl. You shouldn't have came down here. Okay? It don't make sense, Robyn. Your lies don't make sense. The story that you came up with, that you concocted in that little tiny brain of yours, does not add up or make sense. It's blatantly obvious that that lady came to town and they did the do And that's what it was. I hope that she blasts your butt. I really hope she blasts you with DMs and everything. I hope she really put it out there now. I really honestly do, because you look stupid and you sound stupid, and I know you gotta feel stupid. I know you do. And Giselle, you just as dumb by you sitting there with your best friend co-signing this mess. You helping her look dumb. You're helping her look dumb. You can't tell me you give a damn about Robyn. You ain't her friend for real, because a real friend would have been like, sis, you might as well just tell it what it is. Yeah, he cheated. I took him back. Boom. Because this makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. And I am so sick and tired of you and Hoselle playing in the viewer's face. Y'all have been skating for the longest on this show, and enough is enough. You need to be fired. You really honestly do. You need to be fired. Ain't no demoting, making her a friend to the show. No, Robyn needs to be fired because of this, because you went this whole season, okay? Because just came out your mouth that you said that you knew going into season 7 that he cheated on you, and you was just waiting on one of the cast members to bring it up. But then when one of the cast members did bring it up, you said that you never heard it. Girl, make it make sense. None of it adds up or makes sense. But let's say that you did go into the season knowing about him cheating on you. So you mean to tell me, instead of you spilling your own tea, you got on television and antagonized Wendy, okay, with the Mia altercation. You sat up there and then tried to expose Karen for cheating with this blue-eyed man y'all done came up with since like season 2 that is so tired. Then you sit up there and tried to expose Candiace for being a bad friend and talking about everybody. Meanwhile, over there at the compound, you was over there dealing with a whole cheating fiance and waited until the season was over to then come clean about him cheating on you, because you had no choice, because this lady came out and exposed you and him, and then had the nerve on top of that. Robyn pulled her dick out and put it on the table and said, I'm going to make y'all pay to get the receipts on my Patreon. Girl, if Bravo don't fire you, because that is the biggest slap in the face. You literally said and spit in their face with that. You need to go, because you ain't had no storyline and I don't know how long. You skated by with the whole tax situation. They let you slide with that whole season when you was going in on Karen. Meanwhile, you were going through tax problems yourself and knew about it and was sitting up there hiding it until you got exposed, but had the nerve to be questioning and coming in and making fun of Karen for some tax issues that weren't even hers. Girl, you know what? Oh, God don't like ugly. He really don't. And he don't like pretty neither. Okay, let's get into what Karen had to say. Okay, let's listen.
But I'll say this, Tati. I feel that this season definitely was a season of deflection for Robyn. There is no way that she started taping season 7 and did not know the allegations, the legal allegations facing her now husband was at her front door. But you got to give her credit, because we didn't talk about that all season, okay? This girl threw everything at us. And again, it was frightening watching her coming so alive. You're like, oh my God, where's she getting this energy from? What is she taking, B12 or what? But, I'll say that for me, it really was laughable.
And let's talk about that. Exactly, Karen. You're not going to make us believe that going into season 7, Robyn wasn't already privy to the information about Juan and this school college scandal. And she did not utter a word about it, and she still has not uttered a word about it. While she can take the time to get on her and address cheating rumors, but she still has never said anything about that. And they couldn't even talk about it on the show because it hadn't happened yet in real life, in real time. They were already done filming when those allegations came out. But oh baby, next season, y'all better bring it all up. All up. If Robyn is allowed to come back next season, y'all better dog walk her. You better walk her like a dog, like Jocelyn says. Walk her like a dog. I don't want y'all to ease up on her at all. I want y'all to drag her for filth.
Coming from a desperate spot, not just from the person who hurled the accusation, but the entire, which I believe, calculated, plan to defame my character, and that's not going to happen. Because everyone knows who I am, and most importantly, I know who I am. So the truth came out in the end, and now we are wrapping up, if you will, season 7, and season 8 is all about what's at Robyn's doorstep. And there will be no deflection. There will be questions, and she'll have to answer. I'm really happy for her to maybe have this opportunity to show some decorum, to Robert up as she always does, and be the Robert that we know her to be, and handle her shit and stop deflecting.
No, Karen didn't say she need to Robert up. Let me find out Karen watch my reviews and know that we call her Roberto, honey. Because if y'all heard anybody else calling her Roberto, you know where they got it from. Moa. Nobody else was calling her Roberto but me. But shout out to Karen. Exactly. Y'all better hold them big feet to the fire, okay? And like I said, y'all better square up with her every scene and drag her for filth. And she loved to spew tea about everybody else. Y'all better call her out on that cheating scandal, the college scandal, her tax scandal. What happened to them little raggedy dollar store hats, them gas station hats she was out here promoting? What happened to them? What happened to them? Cause she sitting up here talking about some she making all this money off them 99-cent hats. Girl, get out of here. So anywho, Candiace came forward today on her Twitter, and she had a lot to say as well. She tweeted, wow, a thread. Our boss's favorite clapback when we're playing coy about certain aspects of our lives is, you're on a reality show about your life. Andy is known for saying that. There is an expectation that doing no harm, we show up to this platform as our authentic selves. And while we reserve the right to be judicious about what we share, there is a special brand of audacity attached to individuals who will knowingly bury the lead in exchange for damning and salacious lies that stand to cause irreparable harm to innocent people. It tarnishes the integrity of the premise of our show. It tap dances on the intelligence of the viewership that champion our stories and discover their own parallels in our lives. And when it's not that deep, it simply occludes amusement. It's not entertaining. It's not interesting. It's whack. Why be open or genuine or authentic when the least of us can rob our viewers of the truth and continually be rewarded for it? What are we doing? And a better question, what are y'all watching? So then her husband Chris tweeted, so wait, there were truths that were omitted / not filmed during our season. As a cast, we chose to tell falsehoods and lies about innocent people all season long, and now we are charging for the truth. Oh, WTF, I'm good on this BS #RHOP. Then he tweeted, just so we are clear, Giselle and Ashley knew about this before the season, didn't bring it up. That's your friend, cool, but chose to lie as a distraction. I'm not mad at Robyn, but the others are trash for that. It was now we gonna charge people for the truth. Exactly. And that's why I feel firmly that Robyn needs to be fired, because if that once again ain't a boot to the face to Bravo, like, we're paying you to give us to give us and the viewers your reality, and then you keep your reality from us and then charge the public for your tea when we're paying you hundreds of thousands of dollars of a season for your reality, money that we all know you and Juan desperately need. And if you get fired, what are you gonna do? Oh, okay. Girl, get her out of here. Get her out of here. And Candiace, you know I barely care for her anyway, because she has rolled for them green-eyed demons for I don't know how long. And now you seeing that you are a casualty of their ridiculousness and their khaki chaos, as my girl on TikTok likes to say. You better come at Robyn and Gizelle's throat come season 8 if she is asked back. Because they all played in your face. Ashley played in your face, Gizelle played in your face, and Robyn played in your face. Because even though Robyn tried to play the good martyr and say she didn't believe what Gizelle was saying, and she didn't feel like what Chris did was bad, you still knew that your husband, your baby daddy, your fiance had in fact cheated on you, and you were omitting your reality, your real story, meanwhile keeping the focus on everybody else. And then let's not forget, this was the same chick that tried to expose you during the Miami trip by playing your Instagram live where you were going off about the girls being fake when the girls are fake. So make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Them broads are not your friend. They don't care about you. And once again, I need for Karen, Wendy, and Candiace to come in pow blazing season 8 if them heifers is asked back. Okay? Because if you notice, Mia didn't align herself with Gizelle and Robyn. So now it's the triplet light-skinned demons, light-skinned devils. You know what I'm saying? You know, she dumb, so she gonna go wherever the wind blows. But y'all three need to band together against them 3 demons next season and hold their feet to the fire, like I said, because they are truly trifling. Truly. Robyn and Gizelle especially are truly trifling. Gizelle ain't had a storyline since Sherman. I guess she gonna use Jason for Winter House for clout this season. They gonna probably use each other, and that's gonna be her storyline, with her finally dating somebody, and then it being a younger man, and then a younger man that is also a part of the Bravo family. But I don't believe in this relationship at all. I think that they getting together for clout. But Robyn nor Gizelle ain't had a storyline since a storyline was a storyline, child. Juan don't even show up on the show, but maybe twice a season at this point. He don't even come to the reunions no more. So it's just like, girl, her kid's bad. I'm just waiting to see them on the next 48. It's just a matter of time, child. Because that house over there, you can't tell me it ain't filled with dysfunction. Filled with dysfunction. Okay? Them kids already dealing with having 2 men as parents and having to navigate that. Now they got to deal with, oh, daddy was cheating on mommy again. Girl, get out of here. I'm done. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about all of this down below in the comment section, honey. Woo, because them heifers, ooh, Lord Jesus, bless them, Father, because they are filled with something that ain't the Holy Ghost, all right? Y'all make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.